things for a witch wreath that we're going to be doing. It's really fun. I thought maybe it would be a great thing to do together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some foam apples. These are just little foam apples. And we're going to decorate them up like you would see at Halloween time to put on our wreath. So this is super, super, super simple. Okay. What you're going to need are some of the little apples. You can get these on Amazon or from wholesalers. I actually got this from my wholesaler. And then we're going to use puffy paint. So what I want is kind of a drip effect. And so the puffy paint works really great for that. And then when you're working with puffy paint, it's a good idea to have something that has a little point on it. So like dental tools or something like that. I have some here. I really like this one. I couldn't find mine, so I had to order another one. But you can also use the little tools that you use with Cricut. This red apple. I want to use the white puffy paint. And I'm going to use some sprinkles. And I'm going to show you a little trick with the puffy paint. Okay, so I really kind of want Halloween style. So I'm going to use these little tiny beads that have the little Halloween colors on them. So what I want is I want the drippy look. So the way to get that, first make sure you clean off the tip, and you want to bounce it up and down until you see that the paint's ready to come out. And you're going to run it along the edge here. So right along the edge there. And then you're going to bounce it up and down. What you can do is take a stick. Whoops. Don't do it that way. Take a stick, plop it in there. Okay, see how it's getting those drips? Alright, now I have my baby wipes here because I'm notorious about doing something like that. Okay, so we'll fix those spots. Okay. Now we're going to fix the spots that I just messed up by rolling it. So you see, you just kind of glob it on right along the edge. And then you want to go up and down like this. So it drips. Now this is going to come out, okay, nice and flat. So it's not going to have little spots in it. It can have little bubbles. This can create little bubbles, which is where our little tool comes in. So you just want to pop those. Any little bubbles you see, they will even out. So it is self-leveling. Okay. I'm not going to do a whole bunch because we're going to be putting little sprinkles on this. Okay, now I want to get the center area. Okay. And I can use this if I need to move it around a little. Remember, it's self-leveling and it will come out looking right. Okay. With uneven surfaces like this, let me zoom in here. Sometimes it's hard to get it everywhere you want it. Okay. There we go. Now, see how cool that is with the little drippy look? Now we're going to take our sprinkles and we're going to go right on top. And it is going to stick right to this puffy paint. You see that? I want a little bit down the sides. Like that. There. Alright, so we got one. Look how cute that is. Alright, now I want to let it sit and dry. Now we'll get my little pieces up here, which is why I'm using this little brown paper. Makes it easier for me to get things and put them back in. Okay. Usually I use a paper plate, but sometimes I'll just go right over the brown paper. And don't worry, I'll get them all up. Alright, so we're going to do white with this one. So we're going to do the same thing. Now I will take that stick out probably. You're not really going to be able to see where it was, but it makes it easier to do the motion of the tapping. Okay. So I'm going to load it in kind of the center first. There. That makes it a little easier, I think. And then I'm going to go around the edge. I want to put a decent amount because I want to be able to get it to drip down. I can always come back and add more. Okay, so you want to tap pretty vigorously. To get it to start to do the little drips. And if you see it's not going like you want it to, then just put it out a little bit farther, like this. Okay, and then, there we go. Now we're getting. So this will do great drips. You just kind of have to work with it a little. And then just add a little bit more in places where it's not really going as far as you want. Okay. Remember, it's self-leveling, so I want it to drip like it would naturally. So I'm just going to kind of pounce up and down. You want to go straight up and down. There we go. All right, now we'll put a little bit more of our little sprinkles on here. And this is going to take several hours to dry. And then it'll be permanently on there. There we go. So there's that one. So cute. All right. And then this other red one, I want to do this green, almost like a poison apple. Okay. So I'm putting my stick right next to the stem so it'll be easy to hide it if I take it out. Okay, and then I got this electric line puffy paint to put on it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off before I close it back up. So same thing, I want to tap it and make sure the paint is ready to come out. So when I see some of it coming out, I know it's ready. That helps so that there's not so many bubbles when you start it. Okay. All right. So same thing, gonna start in the middle. And then kind of build, go on the outside. All right, now, you see how it automatically starts to level out and look smooth? So up and down, pretty hard. I want a little bit more over here. So just kind of put a little bit there. What's great about this is you don't have to have any little painting skills to get perfect little drips. You just let gravity do it for you. There we go. All right, now we're going to put our little sprinkles on here. Well, let's get that little spot right there. Okay. Now, if I was going to put sprinkles, I would probably go through and pop all these little bubbles here. But I know I'm putting sprinkles on, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we're going to put the same little ones on. Just a little kind of around. There we go. Look how cute these are. How adorable. I love the little drips. This time I'm going to put the stick in the bottom. Just so you can see, it doesn't really matter which way you go with it. We'll still be able to kind of tap it to get the paint down. So for this one, I want to do purple. Okay, so we're going to do very similar. Kind of get the paint in the center. I want to tap it, get it kind of moved around. And then I'm going to start on the edge. You do want to load it on pretty thick. And you want to tap it pretty vigorously. I'm going to take it off so I can tap it a little better. Okay. So I need a little bit more out here so we can get that nice drip. Okay. I do like the green apples the best because they do keep the color the best. So when these dry, sometimes the colors will look a lot less vibrant. So if you use the green apples, it just shows up a little bit better. Okay, so these are Halloween as well. I'm just going to kind of tap them on. Oh, those are so cute. we're just going to set it aside and let it dry. See how cute that is? Okay, so just kind of put it in our little thing. All right, now you could do any color that you want. So I kind of want to do, let's do a pink. Okay, so we'll take it off our stick for right now. Okay, so we're gonna kind of get in the middle, cut that down, start going around. You can also kind of move it around to get it to come out of the center, because it will want to kind of go down in that center and stay there. Alright. So you want to tap it pretty hard. And it will start looking really cute. See how it just kind of comes down? There. Okay. Put our stick back up there. Okay. And I can just tap it a little bit more, just to kind of get those that are already going to kind of keep coming down a little. Okay. Okay, so for this one, let's see. Let's do these. These are super cute. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to kind of sprinkle them on. I find them pretty easy usually to sprinkle just from the little bags. And then as long as I have something under it, I can catch what falls off and put it back in my bag. Look how cute that is. All right. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. So these are going to take a while to dry with this puffy paint. It's best if you leave it about 24 hours before you really put it on a project, just because you put a little bit extra puffy paint on there, so it will take a little while. Okay, so all the apples are done. I want to just kind of show you, okay, so this is the red apple. The red apples, the color is not quite as vibrant, but it still looks super cute. Look at that. Okay. This is the green apple with the white on it. That looks so cute. And then these are the two that we did with the purple and the pink. So you can see they come out really great. So they're not going to come off. Everything is on here. See all those cute little sprinkles? So be watching, because we're going to be putting these in a Halloween wreath. That's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you come back, because we will be making a lot of more fun stuff to put in some of our projects.